This is the NFL on EA Sports. We're 10 miles south of downtown LA as you get a look inside SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Here's Joshua Carney ready to get this one started. And off we go from SoFi. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Only a gain of 1 on the game's opening play. Here's a 2nd and 9. He'll drop to throw. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. 12 yards. On that hookup, good for a Rams 1st down. They'll throw out of the gun. Right side, complete to Nacua. 12 was nice last time, so they did it again. Another 12-yard pickup and another 1st down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. And think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last. Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
On an end, left side, it's caught. And he will score. Touchdown, L.A. His 1st touchdown of the new campaign. extra point is good. And the Rams will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Slot man in motion right. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Now they'll set up to throw. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And that is incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast. And tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
He gets that to his big target, Trey McBride. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
They'll run here with the rookie. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
That is hauled in at the 5. And the Cardinals are going to be looking at a 1st and goal. They move it down to the 4.
And this has been a really nice answer so far to this game, Mike. I mean, you watch your opponent take the initial drive and go right down the field and score. And what are you going to do in response? What are you going to do when you get that ball back for the first time in your huddle? And tell you what, they've answered all those questions, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line. Moved back to the 10. They'll try here on 2nd and goal. They'll turn and hand this one off. He'll take this one down to the 8-yard line. Play 7 of the drive coming up, and it's 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal. Good snap, good hold, good kick. And the Cardinals are on the board. It's 7-3. Carty back out following the made field goal. He'll kick this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. This drive will start on the ground. And he does not want to go down. Somehow he turned that into a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Back to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Here's 2nd and 9. He'll look to throw. He's got his big target. That's Isaiah Likely. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life, his speed.
That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Rams. That's 2 touchdowns for him now in this first quarter alone. No problem there on the extra point. And the Rams extend their advantage to 14-3. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. Let's go. So after 1, the Rams out to the early lead. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. Here's a 2nd and 6. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. And he is very close to the 1st down, but eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Second down and 8. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. This is intercepted. Whoa! And the Rams are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's out of bounds in great shape, down at the 15-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Here's 2nd and 2. Throwing now from the gun. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. Trying to find a crease in there. It's a big pile of bodies, but he is going to come up short.
This defense is able to get the hold here on 1st down, Mike, but they might have to do it 3 more times. I think if I'm this offense, I'm saying this is 4 down territory. I've got 3 more shots to gain 1 yard. Here you go.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. And he will not get to the goal line. In fact, he may have come back a little bit, and now it is 3rd and goal.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Powering forward. He's in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. A try here for the extra point. He's got it. And the Rams move out to a 21-3 advantage. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll send a tight end in motion right. Back to throw here to begin the drive. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
That's caught downfield by McBride. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. To the air now on 1st and 10. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
He'll get this out to the left flat, and they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another 1st down. That one taken in. Touchdown, Cardinals. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
He'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. First and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down. They'll try to hit him with a screen. Give him 13 on that screen play. And a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes. And there is a lot of room to operate. Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
From out of the gun, he'll throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets. It puts so much pressure on the defense deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
They'll look to throw again. Quick throw here is complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Second down and 3. Back to the air one more time. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. He's got his man, right side, it's complete.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there, but that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
And that screen slow to develop, and they rally to the ball and stop them. That will be no gain on the screen. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
To the end zone, it's intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to have the ball at their own 18-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning, being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
He'll drop to throw. And he'll be taken down. They get him back at the 5-yard line. Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They don't want a repeat of 1st down, so they'll keep it on the ground now. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. Now a shot here, deep middle. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go and the second half is underway. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run, simple handoff, no gain.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. This one on target for Johnson.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. McBride is the motion man. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. That one intercepted. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
From the 1, 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Touchdown, L.A. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point, up and good. And the Rams will extend this 3rd quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First down throw there is incomplete.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
Back to the air once more on second down. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Arizona. The extra point from Carty is good. And the Cardinals are able to cut the deficit. It's now 28-17. Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. That is Ferguson in motion. They'll stick with him again. Room to run at the 40. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, Rams. 3 touchdowns for the game. His first 3 of the year. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
When it starts bad, it has a funny way of ending up getting worse, and I don't think that could be any more true than it is right now. They're already down by multiple possessions, and after that start to this drive with the sack, they find themselves once again in a massive hole.
Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. He's got his man complete to Johnson. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Arizona. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Carty now to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Cardinals are able to edge a bit closer. Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. Now, faking the give. Coming open, that's the tight end likely. Call it a gain of 13. 1st down, L.A.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Johnny Newton there on the stop. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. He'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. 3rd and a yard.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the 1st down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. A tight end in motion now. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He finds Likely, his tight end. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up first and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
They'll go big, 3 tight ends in the formation for first and goal. That is Ferguson in motion. Here's a run. And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
They'll go with him again. Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short. Half yard, that's all they need on this third and goal. They'll run, and he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force fourth down.
What can you say about the effort of this defense, Mike? I mean, they find themselves backed up their heels on their own goal line. And not only do they come up with a big third down stop, they take them back for a loss. Brings up fourth down, and wow, they got a chance to make a huge goal line stand.
This has been quite the drive. 3 points would kind of feel like a letdown. So they're going to go for it here on fourth. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
Just think back to a few plays ago, Mike. This offense is finding themselves entering the red zone. It looked like we're about to see a touchdown, but that's how fast things can change in this game. The defense finds themselves with their back against the wall, coming up with a huge fourth down stop. Not only do they keep points off the board, but it's nicer to do it when you come off with the ball in your hand.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Back to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And just a short pickup there to about the 44. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. Now a give on the ground. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down. Throwing now from the gun. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll throw out of the gun. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. That is caught. And he will score. Game on. Touchdown, Cardinals. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get us?
That's caught. So they get the two-point conversion. And all of a sudden, that 11-point deficit down to just a field goal here in the fourth. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle. And they'll mark them down up beyond the 30.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Taylor, the motion man. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. Sending a receiver right. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Taylor, the motion man. He'll try the right side this time. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down. That is Ferguson in motion. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a 1st down.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance. But I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough. And they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
Right back to him on 1st down. Trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but he's shoved out of bounds and probably loses a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. They'll drop to throw. He's got a receiver wide open, left side. Will score. Touchdown, Rams.
And that should all but put this one away, Mike. And we've had some big plays throughout this game, but none bigger than that one right there. They score on the long touchdown, and that makes this a 2-possession game here late.
Now the try here for the point after. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down. They'll try to get this one on the ground. And he's going to have a Rams 1st down by about a yard.